Looks like I'm heading back to chemo for another year.
Knowing that now it's another year of chemo and seeing how it affected her made me want to step up more.
We've got the brakes locked up on this side for some reason. I don't understand why it's acting like that.
Well, thank you very much, Lee, for coming up and helping us get this taken care of.
No problem. Anytime.
All right, glad to do it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hello.
Hey guys! Welcome back to Colorado. It's sure good to see you guys again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's so cold this morning, isn't it?
Morning, Tiny. How are you? Good to see you.
Good.
So today we're having the second day of our adoption event. Yesterday we already had 5 horses adopted out, and we did model our adoption day after, the adoption day that we witnessed while we were out at Horse Plus. We have waived all of our adoption fees this weekend in preparation for all the horses we're going to see, not just through our, intake event next weekend, but also because we've got a whole lot of owner surrenders that are coming in this fall with the hay prices climbing in the economy. So we've got a lot going on today. So Pete's going to go get to chores and getting horses fed, and I'm going to go, have a little meeting with our staff members. And we're gonna get rolling. We've got a lot of adoption appointments today. I don't even know how many we're at right now. I'll have to talk with Myra and figure out how many she's got booked now. I know we had a couple cancellations, but we had a waiting list too, so I think we filled most of those spots today. We should be having a new appointment every half hour. We figured between Myra and myself, we can both handle adoption appointments. So we should have a whole lot of people coming to look at horses today.
Do you have any idea how many approximately available horses you have?
So for the adoption event, because we wanted to make sure that we limited the adoption event to horses that are ready for adoption. We still have a number of horses in rehab and new horses that haven't been evaluated. So as we walk around, you'll see horses are tagged. The horses that have neck tags are horses that are available for the adoption event. We've still got a few more to tag this morning because in the middle of the night last night, they were not too keen on me, with a flashlight with tags, trying to get them tagged. But we do have, I believe, around 20 horses left for our appointments this afternoon.
Awesome.
So hopefully we can find homes for a whole bunch of ponies today.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go start meeting with my employees. Speaking of which, there's Myra. Good morning, Myra.
Hey, good morning.
Hello.
Made it. A little chilly, but we made it.
Yeah.
It's freezing cold. Oh, this is just chilly. This is not cold. Oh, this is cold.
This is
This is chilly.
the start of a beautiful day. Start of a lot of adoptions. Okay, so what's on the agenda for our adoption day today?
A very, very busy day. So,
I like to hear that.
right? And then I heard somebody snuck a couple of appointments on me.
I did sneak in an appointment on you. I absolutely did.
But that's okay. So we
And
have,
actually, I snuck 2.
that's still okay because I left a little spot right there just in case something like this would happen because I kind of know you. And here, we got this. We can get caffeine, we got this. So in the morning before lunch, we have 5 appointments that are scheduled and 1 to 2 that are not.
Okay.
And then in the afternoon, we have 5 more. Total horses being wanted today are about 14 to 16 different horses that we could potentially place and get a match. And if we can't find them something today, we have really, really good adopters that are willing to wait as well.
And everybody on here has been through the approval process, correct? Everybody's gotten their home checks done and everybody's seen the contract. We've done all of the good stuff.
Yes, correct. Home checks have been done, pictures have been checked, references have been checked as well, both vet and farrier.
Okay.
And I have a printout of what they're looking for, so we'll go through that and try to match them up. But yes, everybody has gone through every step that we needed to get done.
Fantastic. Well, let's go get some horses ready to go for these first couple adopters, and hopefully, we're gonna get Noodle out of here.
Yes, Noodle needs a home.
It's great to see them implementing things that they learned at our adoption event. And today is going to be a very busy day, and I'm excited to see how well they do.
So our first appointment is this Katie, and she's looking for a bunch.
Yes, so it's her husband, and her mother.
Okay.
Her husband is very experienced. He has started horses in the past. So I know we have a few horses that need started, and we have a few that need refreshers. So I was going to show them some of those.
All right, so we've got several that we can show you in here. And like I say, kind of keep mental notes as to who you're interested in, and we can pull them out so you can do some additional work with them.
Who gets to say it's too soon to be falling for you? 'Cause I've heard of things like this before, but didn't know the dream still came true.
It has always been a dream to be able to start a horse, and I'm a member of the Professional Association of Therapeutic Horsemanship, and I'm a psychologist, and I am just so excited to be able to start a horse. And he just follows me all around, and it was absolutely wonderful, and seems like great personality, and I understand he's got some good pedigree too.
So I'm getting Janie, who's also a little bit of a project, but it's been started, so hopefully be getting her rideable here pretty soon. So very excited about it.
And you?
Yeah, and I'm getting Cowboy, and I'm super excited. I think he has some spirit in him, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
I think this was a good match for everybody here. I think I like that.
Well, the first adoption appointment has gone really well. These adopters seem like excellent people, and 3 horses have already found wonderful homes.
We got lots of cookies. Yes, I feel. He's just such a good boy.
So this is just our basic adoption contract. And then however you write it here is how we will do the brand inspection. So if you want it to both of you guys, just write, Steve and Karma, or however you want to do that on there. If it's just to you, that's fine. I don't care how you guys do it. However you write it on there is exactly how Kenny will do it when we clear the brand inspection. So,
They're all her name, so.
So I'm super happy that he's going back to you guys. So you guys purchased him last year, is that correct? Was it this year?
February of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where did you get him?
We got him from Centennial Livestock Auction, which is called CLA up in Fort Collins.
Yes,
so we got
yeah.
him from the auction. And then we sent him to the kids camp. And he wasn't a good fit there.
And that's why he got surrendered to us.
Yep.
And then we told you guys he got surrendered to us, and here you are. Now you're going to give him a good
taking
forever
him back
home. He
home.
gets to go home now.
Made full circle.
There we go. Yay! All right. I'm so glad you guys are taking him home.
Yep.
So glad.
Yep, me too.
Thank you guys for being so awesome with your horses. We appreciate it. It makes our job so much easier. Other than that, we'll see you guys at the next event.
Yeah.
Well, you guys stay warm, okay?
Okay, see you in a couple weeks.
All right, take care. All right.
Next
Hi, Tony.
adoption appointment?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
And we have some kids who are very excited to meet a couple of these horses.
Awesome.
So tell Tawny who you guys want to meet.
My daughter wants to meet her.
Do you know who I am? Yes.
She watches all of your YouTube videos, so like she's
Awesome.
meeting a superstar right now.
Awesome.
Oh,
Wow.
it's kind of fun when you can fangirl on somebody, isn't it?
She thinks this is the most awesome day of her life.
That's awesome. But you're here for a horse.
Yes. So we have somebody interested in Bella. We have somebody interested in Cheese, who is our impatient pony over here.
Yes.
And she is interested in Noodle, who has
Noodle.
been here for 2 years.
Yes. Well, that's awesome.
So everybody's excited that somebody wants to come meet Noodle today. That's a big
Absolutely.
thing. So we will definitely go and
Yeah.
drive out and go show you Noodle here in a little bit. If you take Noodle, you get a free hat. How about that?
Oh,
Noodle
there you
comes with
go.
a free hat. All right, so we've got Mr. Cheese here all ready to go, so you can come and meet Mr. Cheese. So Cheese has been up at a kids camp for a number of years, but he's gotten to the point where he's figured out some kids and he needs a little bit of refresher work, which is why it's nice that you've got your mom and your older sister that can help you out with some of this work. Because Mr. Cheese needs a little bit of a refresher, huh? Yes. So Cheese is one of my absolute favorites from this Dude Ranch group that we got from Estes Park. He's the cutest darn pony on the planet. And he's a little bit rotten occasionally, as ponies can be, so it's great that they've got an older sister that can help out and kind of school on him a little bit when it's needed.
And they have experience with horses. So
And it's a very
perfect.
horse experienced family.
Yeah.
So no, that's absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I want to see.
He's pretty good, huh? You think he's the right size for you? Yeah?
He really is the perfect size. He'll be working for that kid for, you know, probably 6 or 7 more years size-wise.
Oh yeah. No, it's great.
He says yes, yes.
We can understand each other.
All right, and we're gonna go look at Bella now. We'll go put Cheese away and then we'll go meet Bella. Are you excited to meet Bella? Who's ready to meet Bella? Isn't she big? She's a big girl. Pet her on the shoulder. She likes to be pet on the body. She's a nice girl. Can you hold this in that hand and then hold up here on that one? And make sure you give her plenty of lead rope, because if she lifts her head up, she's gonna pick you up off the ground. Okay. So give her a little more lead rope and just go walk her over there and see if she'll go with you.
And she deserves to have a good home with a little girl that'll treat her right, huh?
All horses need to be loved by little girls at some point.
Absolutely.
And she needs her soft landing now.
And big girls. They need to be loved by big girls too.
Yes, that's okay. Well, and remember, she hasn't been ridden a lot here recently, so she'll need a little bit of some practice first before you just go riding across the pastures.
Yeah.
Donna Sue will ride her for you in the round pen first, okay?
So we give a thumbs up to Bella?
Yeah. We're gonna go out and look at Noodle. He's in a different pasture and he didn't want to get caught, so he's not up here at their facility. We're gonna take a truck ride out and go meet Noodle, and hopefully it's the right match for them.
So we are fortunate in that we have multiple people out here who donate their pasture to us. So Noodle is down here, just a little ways away. Did I bring Noodle some snacks? I did, huh? Yes, I did. I brought Noodle some snacks. So this young man here is Noodle.
He's so pretty.
Isn't he cute?
Yes.
And he's really finally starting to grow into himself. He was such a weird, awkward little man when we started. And he's really grown into a horse. And I'm sure you saw he did our colt challenge. And he actually won a prize in the colt challenge.
Oh, nice.
So he has had a fair bit of groundwork. It's just been a little while since we've done the groundwork with him. It's funny that he's gonna be so catchable for me. They couldn't catch him. They tried to catch him to bring him in for adoption appointments. And apparently couldn't do it. And Noodle is actually registered.
Oh,
So
he
if
is?
you were interested, we could eventually get the paperwork going to get him registered. And he's gonna be such a good little project horse. Like I say, he's finally growing into being a horse. So do you want me to go in there and grab a halter on him and you can mess with him a little bit? Or do you just, we love him, we like him?
Maybe I can mess with him a little
Okay.
bit. Good boy.
So, is Noodle the horse for you?
Yes. Mom, I want him so bad. He's the one.
Well, I'll tell you what, if there was gonna be one horse I wanted to adopt today, over anybody, if we got no other horse adopted today but Noodle, the whole event would have been worthwhile. It's spectacular to see. I mean, just to know that Noodle has a good chance at, you know, getting a good future. That these last 2 years have been, it's just nice to, it's the fruit of our labors, I guess you can say. It's nice to see that we're finally getting this guy in the home that he needed to be in. I kept thinking, why hasn't he been adopted? Why hasn't he been adopted? And it just seems like it was just waiting for this. I am like, I'm so excited. Oh, 2 years. 2 years we have been working on this.
It's what makes rescue work 100% worth it.
It is.
When
and
cases like that, they get adopted and all your hard work and sweat and tears to see that girl connecting with him and his future, it's amazing.
And I feel so silly because we didn't bring the couple adoptables over here home because we really had nobody that was looking for real youngsters. They were looking for stuff that, you know, was rideable or ready to start or ready to get on. And so when we didn't get Noodle brought home, I didn't think that much of it. I thought, nobody's gonna wanna come see him. It'll be all right. That way we can focus more on him and we'll push him a bunch when we get him back home. And this was so unplanned to have to bring her out here to the middle of 80 acres to come look at him. But the fact that it just worked out so well, she's lunging him out there in the middle of the pasture and he's just doing beautifully for her.
Aw,
that's
so
just
exciting. Perfect.
Whenever I went out there to see Noodle, I was so excited to see him. And he just came up to the fence, and then I went and worked with him, and he did really good. And he's just really pretty, and he's young, and he's Arabian, so he'll live longer. So I can have more time to work with him and have him do what I want. I saw him and I was like, that's the horse I want. Even on the phone, I saw him and I'm like, I want that horse so bad. He's the one I want.
It is so great that Noodle has found a home. These adoption events are extremely important because Carrie didn't think she was going to ever find Noodle a home. But with adoption events like these, it helps raise awareness and bring a lot of people to the organization, and Noodle has found his perfect match. The next adopter here has something she wants to talk to Carrie about.
It's been 10 years on the 12th of October that I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I had a lumpectomy, a bilateral mastectomy, chemo, radiation, and then reconstruction. And so it's been, I get that the hair thing. I mean, I went for a while, I'm like, I need a wig. And I went and got a wig, and the appointment was fantastic. I mean, the guy that was doing it and everything, but I ended up looking like Reba McEntire by the time I left. And so, yeah, I just wore scarves and hats and everything like that. And it was just, I mean, there was part of it that was like, hey, this is kind of nice, but I had chemo right before Christmas.
Everybody having good humor about it has been probably the most healing process about it, because I make a lot of jokes about everything that I've got to go through and deal with chemo, and my husband always has given me a hard time. He always, especially since the mastectomy now, anytime we're outside and he walks by me, he like flashes a nipple at me because he's showing off that he still has them. Because some of us don't anymore, and I think that's probably been the best process of all this, is that everybody's, you know, realizing that I have a sense of humor about it, and if they have a sense of humor about it, I take it so much better.
You start building kind of a weird sense of humor about it, like, wow, is that funny? Well, actually, if it's that or it's crying, so which do you want?
The things we make jokes about are things that I ever thought that I was ever going to make a joke about.
Well, I guess I was seeing that you were having the adoption event this weekend, and I started looking through the horses, and I saw that you were having a bunch of Dude Ranch horses that were coming in. And I thought, well, that'd be really ideal for me, just to be able to go get on a horse and be able to go and just be kind of my therapy, just to go out for 15 minutes at night or whatever. And as I was scrolling through, JD caught my eye.
So at this point, we're really thinking JD sounds like a really good fit. We may go look at Willow, but I'm really feeling JD on this particular one. Just the situation you're describing, kind of what you're looking for, JD really feels like a fit. The fact that you are so comfortable with looking at alternative therapies and, you know, corrective farrier work and things like that. I think is going to benefit him immensely, because he needs somebody that's really going to pay attention to that. Because once he gets back on track, he's going to be great. But if he's got somebody who's not going to stick with him while he's getting back on track, he backtracks so quickly when things...
Yeah, and he looks educated. He looked to me like he had had an education. And I was like, whoa, that is a diamond in the rough. I mean, the feet, I feel like I can feed that. I can have farrier work on that.
The only thing that I would caution with him is he is... if you take him real far away from home by himself, he is a buddy sour horse. It's not a barn sour thing, it's a buddy sour thing. He doesn't mind leaving the house as long as he's got, you know, a friend around or something like that. Sure. So if he's something where you want to take really long, luxurious walks by yourself, miles from home, he may not be your guy. If you're looking to just go out and cruise around the pastures at home, or go out on a trail ride with your friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably more with friends, you know, more of a
social thing,
right? And I just can't take Kay right now yet. I just can't. I don't trust Kay. Plus, he's almost 17 hands, and so
yeah, let's go look at him. We'll go get JD caught up, and we'll see what you guys think.
Okay. Sounds great.
And like I say, we've come a long way. Even just from that last video that we posted, his feet have come quite a ways. So when she surrendered him, she said that he was 12. Our vet says definitely not 12. Our vet says probably 14 to 16.
Okay. No, I don't really want anything younger, because like the age and the experience.
No, you get much younger and you start getting silly. So we can pull him out, you can play with him in the round pen, we can saddle him, we can do whatever. I mean, obviously with that Obsession 7 burst, we're not gonna push him too hard, but...
No, and that's what I was thinking. And if you would rather that I didn't get on him, Zane could ride him.
Hey, Addison?
Yeah?
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah?
Can you finish up some adoption paperwork on Kaniki?
Yeah. So, this is where we'll do our adoption paperwork on Kaniki. We have adoption contracts everywhere over here. So you fill out here, and how it's here is how it will be on the brand inspection.
Okay, great.
So if you want it you and your husband, or just you or just your husband, that's fine. You will sign here as the adopter.
Okay.
And then I will fill out this over here, fill out this, and I will fill out the horse part of this.
I am so impressed by Addison. She is just such an amazing little young lady, and she helps her mom with everything. And, you know, whether her mom's busy doing something, Addison is eager to jump in and help with whatever her mom asks. And it's really neat to see this young lady following in her mom's footsteps.
I really like him. It was nice to be able to see how he reacted when he got a little stressed out, and that doesn't bother me at all.
No, and for all the time, and we've got a lot more ride time in this guy than we do get in some of the horses that are here that aren't here for that long, because he's been here for a while.
Yep.
So we've got a lot of ride time in on him, and we've done a lot of things on him, and I can say one thing, he's never done anything that made me feel like I was, you know,
in danger or anything.
Ever in danger or anything.
Well, I really like him. I think he'd be a good fit. It wasn't necessarily, I wasn't sure, I guess, what to expect, because I was keeping my mind open about other horses too. Oh yeah. And
just the more you described to me what you were looking for, the more
he's more horse than I thought I was going
to
to be able to get. So kind of excited, and now my wheels are kind of turning a little bit. The process, I was really excited to come. I had been following them on Facebook for quite a while, and it just seemed like that was impossible to come this far. So I was anxious to see that, but it's so relaxed here. The horses are so happy, there's a lot of people who say they're rescues or say I rescued this animal or that animal, but they're truly doing this here. They're getting them vet care, farrier care, and it is just amazing. And it's so professional that's part of the reason why I came this far, is that just seeing how they do things on Facebook and having events like this, that this would be something that I know, yeah, I'm adopting a horse from here, but I'm also going to be contributing in the future. This is a place that you can trust that is really going to help animals and help people. They're here for more than just the animals.
It's been so great being here and watching all of these adoptions, and Carrie and her team are doing an amazing job, and it's really exciting because I know that they learned these tools when they were at boot camp at our organization, and it's great to see how much they've learned and that what they've learned is helping horses find homes. And that's a crucial part of being a full circle of life horse rescue, is that you have a great adoption program so you can have space and room to rescue more horses. The last adoption appointment is here, and Myra is doing this appointment, and Myra is just such an awesome person. She gives her heart and soul to the organization.
All right, so this is Tara, and Tara is looking for a horse that she just can plod along, do trails, just at a walk. So we are going to show her this guy. His name is Dreamer. He is an older senior, but he's very, very laid back. So we're going to go take him to the brown pen, do a little bit of riding, and see how they connect. All right, so this is Tara, and Tara is riding Dreamer, and she is actually doing a really, really good job with him. She was looking for just nice, calm trail horse, you know, very uncomplicated, just to walk around. I did get on him first, you know, to show her what he did, and I think she might be deciding that he's coming home with her. And who?
Oh, good boy.
He's like, oh, is this what you meant?
That's what I'm supposed to do. Good boy.
He's like, I did not know this.
Excellent. See if I can manage to not fall.
So you can let go of his reins. I got him.
You got him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got him. And that's what I like too, that he gives you that chance. Like, okay, take your time. Because sometimes you have horses that are like, okay, now I'm leaving. Or when you get on, they immediately take off. And that's when you're trying to wrench your body in there. No.
Exactly. Yes. Is that a good fit? What do you think? I think perfect fit. I think we found a match.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
All right, buddy, you are going home.
Do it.
Well, the last adoption appointment is pulling out, and it's been a very busy day.
Very busy. A very busy week.
Yeah. So 28
adoptions and 1 foster. So we have 29 horses leaving the facility here in the next week to 2 weeks.
That's so awesome.
It's huge.
I am so excited for you, and I think so many people, when we were talking to them, they came here because they saw the Facebook event, and that's so key for organizations to make adoption events to get it out there so the public knows, hey, let's go adopt a horse.
Absolutely. We will definitely be implementing this again in the future. Definitely.
That's awesome. Well, I know you're tired. I'm tired.
We're all exhausted.
It's been a long day. So yeah, just keep up the amazing work. You guys are, I mean, all the adoptions, the happy people, you're doing an amazing job. So definitely
I think
pat yourself on the back, because
2 families leaving without horses out of all those adoptions today. We only had 2 families leave without horses.
That's amazing. So yeah, well, I'm thrilled to see this adoption event happening here in Colorado, because you know we've done it at our facility and it works.
Well, I'm no longer a skeptic.
Good.
I can tell you that much. I'm
Good.
sold.
Good. So awesome. Well, congratulations on 29 horses getting placed into amazing homes.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and thank you guys so much for giving us, this great program idea.
Awesome.